Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video. For today, this is going to be doing another Walking Dead video leading up to the Walking Dead Season 11B. This one, we're going to reflect on the Walking Dead Season 11A. Now that I've gotten a good chance to go back on all the episodes, I want to do my ranking from the worst to best episodes of Season 11A of The Walking Dead. Okay guys, this is going to be doing a video for today. This one's going to be doing a video for The Walking Dead Season 11, leading up to The Walking Dead Season 11B, of course, returning in February. I wanted to go ahead and do this video, and this one is going to be ranking The Walking Dead Season 11A episodes from worst to best. So this one was highly demanded. A lot of people wanted me to go ahead and do this one, so I definitely thought it was a good idea, especially because I have just recently revisited Season 11A after a little while of kind of it being finished. I went back on the episodes, and I definitely want to give my ranking for the episodes. Now, some of these are going to be pretty shocking. I'm going to be honest. I'm actually a little shocked by my answers as well, too, how certain ones have aged. Some have aged better, some have aged not as good. So we're going to get into that, and it's going to be a fun video. So, before we get into that, I do want to definitely make a little bit of an addressing here for the idiots that think that they can call out somebody for their opinion, okay? This is my opinion, okay? If you don't like it, if you don't like my opinion, I don't give a shit, okay? Don't have to leave me a freaking hate comment saying, oh, I don't, Dan, I think you mean this episode. Oh, I think you mean this. Look, if you don't like my opinion, just shut up. Honestly, it's that simple, all right? I'm here to give you my opinion, and some people out there do not know the difference between an opinion and then what is an actual fact. This is an opinion. This is my opinion, so if you want to, yell at me in the comments and say that my opinion is wrong or this and that, go ahead, but I'm not going to listen to you, all right? Because you are not worth my time. All right, that established, let's get into the rankings. So, starting off with number 8. Number 8, the worst episode. However, even this episode, even being the least, my least favorite, is actually still a pretty good episode. And that is going to be for my least favorite episodes, which is number 8, Season 11, Episode 4, Renditions. So, I do enjoy this episode. I do still enjoy it. The only thing that I'm not a fan of, obviously, is that Pope definitely is a bit of a reckless leader in this one, Trusting Daryl so quickly is kind of a head-scratcher for me looking back, especially seeing how Pope goes out. It kind of makes this episode look a little bit weird. The bottle episode formula with Daryl is not even that bad. It's just, I really think Pope as a villain in this one is really questionable, especially after seeing what we see with him later on. It's not a bad episode. It's an okay episode for me. You do have the return of Leah. You do have the return of, her character. But for the most part, I think this episode had some issues, some good things, but it's definitely the weakest, I would say, out of the bunch. Now, number 7 is going to be Season 11, Episode 5, Out of the Ashes. This episode is really, really good. We get to basically delve into the Commonwealth storyline a little bit more. We really deal with Aaron and kind of just his mentality at that time. I really get to, really delve into that character a lot. We do get some minor Maggie and Negan stuff, which is actually the one flaw I'll give this episode. I don't really like the Maggie and Negan stuff. It feels like it's just kind of tossed in there a little bit, but it's a decent plot, I would say. But it's a very, very good episode either way. I think that episode definitely has a lot of good stuff to it for sure. Now, coming up next is going to be The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 6. This one is called On the Inside. I really like this episode. I really enjoy kind of the creepy aspect that this one has with Virgil and Connie as they're kind of getting chased by these cannibals. I just think it's such a unique concept. And even though I do wish we saw something with Carol at the end, that really still bugs me. Daryl is awesome in this one. I think Connie is fantastic, and Virgil actually does get better in this one compared to what I thought he was going to be. So definitely a very creepy episode and a very exciting one for sure. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Episode 8, which is called Four Bloods. So this episode is a very, very awesome one. This is, of course, the fall of the Reapers. We get to see the death of Pope, which was, it was an insane death, I will say that. He went out in a very crazy way, definitely very unexpected. The only thing that kind of lowers this episode a little bit for me is the cliffhanger. The cliffhanger definitely is a little much in this one, if you ask me, and there are minor things I would tweak. But for the most part, I really enjoy the episode. I don't understand some of the hate this one gets. I think Rosita is an absolute badass in this one. I think that Alexandria and just everything they did there with those characters is really fantastic. Daryl steals the show for me in that one. He is awesome. Maggie's good too for the time she has. Gabriel is freaking awesome there as the sniper. And you get a really, really just awesome confrontation, I would say. So very, very entertaining episode, I would say. Number 4 is going to be episode 1. So, this episode also is very, very good. I really, really enjoy this one. This one is Atron Part 1. We basically have our characters that go through the subway tunnel. Obviously, we have some of them kind of making their way through. It's a very exciting episode just because, you don't really know what to expect. You got Negan and Maggie. You've got a really exciting opening scene and just a lot of really cool stuff for our characters. Even to mix with the Commonwealth in there too. Really makes a good kind of blend for an episode, I would say. Very, very awesome job on that one. Coming in at number 3 is going to be episode 3. This one is titled Hunted. So, oh my god, this one is insane, man. Honestly, the feeling of being hunted in this one is 100% present. You can't say it's not. It is all over this episode, and it is honestly so good. The opening minutes just gives me the freaking chills, man. Honestly, so exciting, and such a great way to open up the episode. And not to mention, you've got the characters being hunted the whole time. A badass scene for Gabriel. And even the horses plot in this one, which I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of. I really like it because it's showing how our characters are actually doing. It's not like all our characters are magically doing well and this and that. No. They have struggles. They have to eat a freaking horse in this one just to get by through another day. That's the kind of realism I appreciate. And I think Walking Dead did it very well in this episode. Number 2 is going to be Season 11, Episode 7. This one is titled Promises Broken. Holy frig, man. This episode... The Maggie and Negan stuff still gets to me. That stuff is still incredibly done. I would have killed every single one of you. Just insane. You get the introduction to Sebastian, which was a phenomenal scene, if you ask me, for a character. Great introduction there. You get the group acting like Whisperers and attacking the Reapers in this one, which is just awesome. And you get a lot of, Walker kills. You get a lot of just really exciting stuff. Get some good stuff for Gabriel in there as well, too. Just a very, very well done episode. And then my all-time favorite episode of The Walking Dead Season 11 is going to go to The Walking Dead Season 11 Episode 2, Atron Part 2. So, where the hell do I begin with this episode? It is awesome for Daryl. It is an awesome episode for Maggie and Negan. Maggie makes some questionable decisions in this one, but I will say it just adds to the episode even more. The story she tells is insane. The freaking Walking Dead music as you got Daryl going through the train, we've never seen stuff like that. We have never seen a Walking Dead episode like that. And by the end of the episode, the freaking Reapers are, more scary than I probably have ever seen them so far in this whole half season. They come in, you've got the dead bodies everywhere hanging on the road, and you've got literally the freaking Cole that gets his hand chopped off, then gets killed by next episode. Roy that gets killed, who was almost dead walking, but he, was killed at the end of this one. Just absolutely awesome episode. Meanwhile, you got the Commonwealth in there. They pass through the processing and all that. Just, oh my god. It has to be my favorite episode of Season 11. It is my most rewatched episode, and it's really, really freaking good. So, anyway, let me know in the comments. Now, what do you guys think about the list, about the Season 11 worst to best episodes? Write your comments in the comment section below. And, of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button to know some of my videos for The Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walk Reviews, subscribe, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?